B1ing Kai'Sa? That I don't understand on a very fundamental level.
But do you know what it says? Do you know what it says to me?
They can flex it mid.
It says that Kwangdong are gonna play what they want to play.
Yes.
And oh my god, we're just starting with a Mystical Forest versus another Mystical Forest.
Get Molecule in here. We don't even know if it's jungle.
Because you can go. No, but they're on the other each side of the rift.
Yeah, because you can go. Oh, we have double. Oh, it's the trio.
We are actually having
Entmoot.
We are actually having an Entmoot, and we're having an argument. This is going to be a heated Entmoot on the map. As Syndra going to be the option. I mean, purple ladies. They got a bit of purple lady synergy. Kind of like that. Yeah, two purple ladies.
Two purple ladies. All the purple ladies.
Yeah.
All the purple ladies.
Put your hands up.
All the purple ladies.
If you like it, then you should have picked a purple lady. So that's how it kind of goes. So a bit of a lumbering type situation. Yeah, a lot of value there.
Okay.
Enosh taking a lot of damage. Does get ignited. He's going to stand on this cozy campfire. Hope for some warm hugs to follow it up. I'm going to get level 3 for a bit of extra health there as well. See how Enosh is going to be able to play this one out, because right now, Bull and Andal having a pretty good time. And Courage looking to go somewhat aggressive, or as aggressive as Ivern wants to go.
They can land it.
Yeah. Let's see. They do manage to put the brush down. There's the grand entrance as Courage lands the trigger seed, but it's on to Polo. They manage to get first blood, and Andal even able to make it out alive. A beautiful dive here for the Kwangdong Freaks.
And Kwangdong here with the early game. Bull with both Halo Blades and the Longsword. So much more offensive power than Brion, right? We had Enosh going for Ghost, going for Cole. It's really good if you do get out of lane, but Courage not gonna let them. And right from the get-go, Kwangdong Freaks showing anything.
Do we call that a bushwhack? We call that a bushwhack there? As Karis almost solo killed here. Cleaver had the ability to Q a second time. Would have been a lot of damage there for Karis to deal with. He's going to go home. Tibbers that goes 1, 2, 3 boop.
1, 2, 3 boop.
And now abuses a lot of things. We've got a bit of an engage here. The tree going very far forward, at least one of the trees. Raptor going to try and run away, and they are going to be able to get him out, but the other tree's cut down. Oh, never mind. It is just tree massacre here.
That's the point. Yeah, I think it was a deliberate artistic choice from our observers. I really want to highlight what would happen if Maokai just left his saplings out. Would they grow into more Maokais?
I guess so. Well, maybe they grow into more alpacas, as he is using Juhan's skin here.
Courage
as now Karis, going to speed himself up here a little bit. Doesn't have a whole lot of mana. As Courage, just going to get dove on top of. That's a big old nah from Ilima, but unfortunately, it's just a few seconds too late. He's going to wander his way out. He's like, well, did all I could, guys. And unfortunately, Courage is once again dead. Going pretty aggressive, but they just set the brushes up. Is this like a Larry Bird Ivern skin? It's a bit of a basketball reference. Anyway, we've got a little bit of an engage here as the Nature's Grasp does come down. Andal tries to get in there and make something happen, but the engage kind of doesn't work out as Karis once again going to limp away, and the rest of his team destroys everyone else. And oh my good, Courage has made a balsa wood, man. Just can't keep himself together.
Needs more flexibility as Karis goes in.
Hey, I do know who Larry Bird is, Papa Smithy. I've watched Space Jam. How dare you? Wax or slaps?
Yeah, but there's 2 trees in the game.
I don't really understand. Like, obviously, we're going to talk about the
question.
As Brim, not sure about that slice. That was an odd one. It is probably going to spell his death, as he's not going to have his flash available. It just comes off cooldown now, as Brim might be able to get Bro an even further extended gold advantage here. As Daisy, look at her, boosting towards that bottom side. Moonlight Vigil is going to go wide here, as we can see that Karis is doing his very best to try and not die, but
I think that's someone saying hello from Ecuador. Welcome.
Welcome. Hello. Hello.
Glad
also,
you can
Mr.
make it.
Sheikah saying that the gameplay happened. Is Raptor going to have to flash, speaking of gameplay? Throws a sapling in. Oh, I beg my pardon. Throws an alpaca into the brush. Love to see it. We've got rocks flying forward here from Ilima as they try and get in position, but Mininar does come through, so that Meganar is a long way away. They do want to go for some sort of re-engage. That is an Aphelios by himself on a ward. That's a little bit dangerous here as he blast cones his way over. Teleports come back here from Karis as they do manage to secure this dragon on the side of Kwangdong Freaks. That's their second. Moonlight Vigil comes down and immediately the Ivern's dead for the 4th time. Cleaver's also going to go, and Oh dear, it's a bit of a wash here for Brion. They don't seem too worried about the fact that that Drake went over to Kwangdong Freaks. They're going to just break open this mid lane, continue their rampage on this game. Ilima is in a bunch of trouble here. Does get ultra mega giga fire kicked.
For Kwangdong,
yeah,
there is an opportunity, but unfortunately it's not great because it kind of relies on them going in and bopping Enosh immediately. And then I look at the amount of safety and peel that's available.
Oh, Ando getting on in there, utilizing that trigger seed as the grasp of nature does come through. Enosh in a bit of trouble. Daisy thinks about it, decides that no, would prefer not to. Polo, what a bro. What an absolute bro in every single way. The Void Seeker not quite long enough there as they do manage to take down one of the mystical trees. And Kwangdong Freaks, they're going to get to work on this Baron.
Yeah, so as we're saying, they need to kill Enosh, which is very hard because he has frontline, then he has summoners, and he has Milio, but then he always goes down, and then they're going to get Nash.
Well, Frim teleported in, and then they're like, probably shouldn't. And that is going to be the Baron secured. So, Kwangdong Freaks wanting to get Soul Point. Could lock it down here. Garrus going to need to see some poke as Andal over the wall looking for that angle. Ilima, great Naba this time around. Can actually grab that anytime he'd like. Voidseeker goes wide. Stepping into the brush here as we're playing some basketball, but Frim's happy to catch that one. Daisy, no! 50 gold over to Karis. It's not what you want to see. There's a stun on a Frim who just dives forward, tries to lock them down, but Bull is doing so much work, and oh my god! Enosh, but he's going to get slammed into the wall, and Bull finds a killer instinct. Karis now is the last form of damage as Ilima is going to go down, and the Jace is getting it done. The Dragon's still getting angry at Karis here, who tries to dive on top of Bull. And Raptor, he's not going to be able to close the distance. There is so much plant life in this river. It's insane, and that's the Void Seeker. The Maokai is going to be sought, and that will also be the Soul Point.
No,
where are chickens supposed to live in the wild?
No,
do wild chickens even exist?
Yeah. No, actually, there's a park in the Netherlands where you have as a hold up. Bull.
All right.
Okay, I guess we're fine.
Nature's Graph.
Well, Raptor
Raptor's not doing great. And they're going to look for a Baron. So it looks like Kwangdong Freaks will be able to lock this one down. Cute little ward here just outside the pit. Doesn't get full information, but I think that they will know what's going on. Let's see whether Raptor can actually get here and go for some sort of steal.
Look
well,
like
that is just going to burn down so quickly. Nature's Grasp going to come through there as they look for courage. He's going to explode. They're going to lose their jungler, but at least the Baron has already been taken. The quickness is going to come down there as Frim trying to close the gap. But he's going to get smashed into that wall. Enosh in a whole lot of trouble as Raptor wants to find that angle. They get the acceleration gain. It's not done just yet. Oh my goodness, the stun's fantastic. And they lock down the kill. Bull is dead, I repeat. Bull is dead, and Cleaver is going to be the next to go down cold. I didn't think he looked that meek, but he is still going to be cold as if he was one. As Daisy, once again, going to be put together. Nature's Grasp going to come through there. As Daisy going to be ignored. It's a teleport to come through from Frim. And he manages to catch the last remaining Baron user. As the Baron had just timed out. But still, theoretically, they managed to get the full ace, just extraordinarily delayed.
As we're still sieging.
Yeah, Ilma's still throwing things around. Daisy trying to get some work done here. She is going to fall, but he's going to collect an inner turret here as, there's a Scat of the Week onto Raptor. He takes a fair bit of damage and is going to have to flash away.
And Bull has all that he could possibly want, right? He has a 4-item Ardent support, as well as a Redemption at the ready. Going forward, but can they actually find an angle here? Because the front to back of Brion, I think, is still really strong. They can find a good Malphite
also
LT.
Pretty powerful. Bro have been kind of losing because they've engaged badly.
But Kwangdong, you can take Dragon.
They can also take an inhibitor turret. Oh, instead they're going to wrap around. Look at this. Going to use the Shirelias. There is the Nature's Grasp. Oh dear, they're going to catch a few members out of position here as Frim flashes forward. Doesn't get a whole lot of value here as the Redemption does come down. Raptor goes gold and tries to avoid some of the CC, but it's not going to work out. And that is going to be the jungler taken down, and that should mean that Infernal Soul does come in. Man, what a difficult, extraordinarily one-sided Kwangdong Freaks game to win.
Kwangdong really showcasing us, the challengers of modern-day League of Legends macro as...
Well, when your opposition is this good, it's really difficult to win as effectively as we can see in lesser leagues like the LCK or the LPL, you know. It should be.
But they're not giving up.
Yeah.
And I've seen Kwangdong lose games in positions previously thought unlosable.
This game is going to be very difficult for Bro to win, but it's still possible for Kwangdong Freaks to lose. That's all I'm going to say is Ilma's going to throw an ultimate to Narnia. Daisy also in a little bit of trouble as Frim. He's on a magical journey. He's looking to try and catch up. Oh my god, that Moonlight Vigil is so huge. Could it be happening? Could it be happening? Chronicler, they've taken down Cleaver already. Frim is surviving for an extraordinarily long time as Illima's going to flash away. They managed to take down the Crocodile, and Illima, he's running for the hills, and now the base is open. Cue the Yakety Sax. There's now Courage down to 50%. They're flashing in. Raptor is going to sacrifice himself for it as Bull. He's surviving, finds the Void Seeker. Enosh is still up and available as well, though, as Illima's teleported back into the fight. Enosh with his Severum is still going to be gnawed into the wall. He gets a big old shield, but it's not enough. And Kwangdong Freaks will walk away with game 1.
If Illima dies there, they get routed. If Illima goes down there, Kwangdong would have done the impossible.
This was the closest extraordinarily one-sided game that I've cast in a very long time.
Although I would actually not mind an Andil vote, because I think his Rakan was actually quite big. But I had to go for the man.
I think it has to be Bull, just because he's so much... He played so much better than he has all season long.
But he actually has, because we meme around a lot, but this was genuinely, like, you get the B1 Kai'Sa. It's a short-range AD carry that really requires very good snap decision-making, and he actually delivered. Like, he had really good fights, really good mid-game. He died once, which was the Baron collective unfortunate incident.
They reforged an anchor into a light aircraft. That's what they did. Daisy does not lose as Bull pretty understandably picks up the POG. 1,052 DPM. Did relatively well. Pretty surprising that it's only 100 points. And his first POG of the season.
And what's really cool is that this form of Kai'Sa as well, it leans towards the like super uninteractive AP Kai'Sa that we seen before, right? Which went full AP and just spam Ws. But this time around, due to the Nashers and whatnot, you actually have a pretty consistent amount of damage in teamfights as well, because you just reliably proc your passive as Atlas already on game 6 mentality, but it's game 1. Yeah, we are rapidly descending.
No, we have to start descended.
No, we feel great, because like it's a really fun day of challengers, so this is exactly how I want it to begin.